Welcome back, everybody. This is our Christmas 2022 special, in which this time around we are going to be playing Jeopardy! Second Edition on the PC here in a second. So I gotta make sure everything's working properly first. Thank you. Okay. Here we go. We just finished playing the 98 PC version of Wheel and won over $62,000 in cash and prizes. What's going to happen here? Find out in a minute. Excuse me. Okay. Here we go. Time for the Jeopardy! I love it. Your father loves it. Your Aunt Nana watches it every night at the VCR.
Hi, I'm Johnny Gilbert. Let's set things up before we begin our game. Normal game, okay? So how many people out there? Type in your name, Player 1. Player 1, here's your buzz-in key. All right, let's go. From the Sony Pictures Studios, this is Jeopardy! Here he is, the host of Jeopardy, Alex Trebek.
Thanks, Johnny. Welcome to Jeopardy! Have fun, and good luck to all of you. The first round categories are as follows. Movie monsters.
All right.
Business.
Uh-huh.
Beatnik lit.
Mm-hmm.
Bobbing. Classical composers. And a look at our final category. Judge not. Player 1, you start us off.
Beating it like 100.
This 1957 Kerouac novel begins in New York City and ends thousands of miles later south of the border.
Player 1.
What is on the road?
Absolutely. Pick again.
Beat Nick Lit for 200.
This Howell poet spent the last days before his death on April 5th, 1997, writing poems.
Player 1.
Who is Allen Ginsberg?
That's right. You know your literature.
Beat Nick Lit for 300.
Answer? The Daily Double.
I'll do 500.
Did you make your wager, please?
Gregory Corso's poem, Bomb, was printed in the shape of this type of cloud.
Player 1.
What is a... What is a cumulus cloud? I don't know.
No, that's not right. Sorry. Here's what we were looking for.
Mushroom, okay.
His Naked Lunch provoked an obscenity trial in 1962.
Player 2?
Who is William S. Burroughs?
Well done, yes.
Let's go with bobbing for 100.
In 1997, this ex-Senate Majority Leader agreed to loan Newt Gingrich money for his ethics violation fine.
Player 1.
Who is Bob Dole?
Absolutely. Pick
Bobby
again.
for 2.
He teamed with Bing in the Road movies.
Player 1.
Who is Bob Hope?
Right you are.
Bobbing for 3.
Eric Clapton's hit, I Shot the Sheriff, was written and recorded earlier by this reggae star.
Player 1.
Who is Bob Marley?
You're in fine form, so pick again.
This golfer won his first of 4 U.S. Opens in 1923.
Player 1.
Who is Bobby Jackson?
Ooh, no, sorry.
Darn.
Player 3.
Who is Bobby Jones?
Absolutely. Pick again.
I'll take Judge Not for 100, please.
A cutting criticism or a violent closing of a door.
Player 1.
What is a slam?
Yes.
Judge Not for 2.
Proverbially, to express contempt, you thumb this body part.
Player 1.
What is your nose?
Absolutely. Pick
Judge
again.
Not for 300.
As a verb, it's to disparage strongly. As a noun, it's rubbish or garbage.
Player 1.
What is trash?
That's correct.
From the Latin for to scatter, these calumnious expressions are cast on others.
Player 3.
What are aspersions?
Absolutely. Pick again.
Let's try classical composers for 100, Alex.
His period of work between Eroica and Symphony No. 8 is known as his heroic decade.
Player 1.
Who is Ludwig van Beethoven?
Exactly.
Classical composers for 2.
A Freemason, this Austrian sprinkled references to masonry in his Masonic cantata and the magic flute.
Player 1.
Who is Mozart?
Exactly.
Classical composers for 3.
When his Madama Butterfly opened at La Scala in 1904, it was greeted with hisses.
Anyone?
No.
Take a look. Here's the right response.
Giacomo Puccini. Alright.
For the 1910 season, Sergei Diaghilev commissioned him to score a ballet based on the Firebird.
Player
Who
1.
is Igor Stravinsky?
You're in fine form, so pick again.
This Venetian's first works date from the early 18th century during his years as violin master at a girls' orphanage.
Player
Who
1.
is Antonio Vivaldi?
Exactly.
Beat Nicklet for 5.
The poetry of Gary Snyder reflects the 10 years he spent in Japan studying this religion.
Player 1.
What is Shintoism?
No. I'm sorry.
Oh, phooey.
Anyone? Take a look. Here's the
Zen
right
Buddhism.
response.
Bobbin for 500.
Longtime host of The Price is Right.
Player
Who
1.
is Bob Barker?
Exactly.
Judge Not for 500.
From Old Norse for grin scornfully, you may do it over your enemy's misfortunes.
Player 1.
What is Gloat?
Exactly.
Business for 100.
This securities firm feels secure with MER as its stock symbol.
Player 3.
What is Merrill Lynch?
Absolutely. Pick again.
Business for 200, Alex.
The builder of a ship's water heater is this kind of maker, especially if he played for Purdue.
Player 2.
What is a boilermaker?
Yes.
Give me movie monsters for 100.
Footage of Raymond Burr was added to this 1954 Japanese classic about a big lizard.
Player 1.
What is Godzilla?
Absolutely. Pick
Movie
again.
monsters for 2.
A documentary film crew in the Amazon encounters a giant snake in this 1997 film.
Player 1.
What is Anaconda?
Correct. Pick again.
In 1958, Steve McQueen played a teenager being chased by this giant amoeba-like mass.
Player
What
1.
is the Blob?
Absolutely. Pick again.
In 1935, Elsa Lanchester played this doctor's hair-raising second creation and was meant to wed the first.
Player 1.
Who is Frankenstein?
Exactly.
George Clooney and Quentin Tarantino wound up in a bar full of these creatures in 1996's From Dusk Till Dawn.
Player 1.
What are bats?
Good answer, but sorry. That's wrong. Anyone at all? This is the correct question.
Vampires, okay. Business for 3.
In 1938, this company, abbreviated GE, brought fluorescent lighting to life.
Player 1.
What is General Electric?
Very good. Pick again.
Chase and this partner sold the first roasted coffee in cans in 1878.
Player 2.
Who is Sanborn?
Exactly.
And the final answer of the round.
Introduced in 1959, this popular doll got in trouble in 1992 for saying math class is tough.
Player
Who is
1.
Barbie?
Exactly. That's the end of the Jeopardy round. Let's take a look at the scores.
You're off to a fantastic start, Player 1.
Player 2,
You're not too far off the lead. You're in last place, Player 3, but you get to start things off in Double Jeopardy.
ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for Double Jeopardy. Here are the categories for the Double Jeopardy round.
World history. The L, you say. E-L in quotation marks. Herbs and spices. Bats. Genesis. And to complete the board, from soup to nuts.
The L, you say, for 200, please.
In area, it's the smallest Central American country.
Player 1.
What is El Salvador?
That's it, exactly.
The L you say for 400.
Marty Robbins went to #1 with a song about this town and won a Grammy for it in 1960.
Player 1.
What is El Paso?
Exactly.
The L you say for 600.
The orangutans on Borneo are in peril due to drought and fires blamed on this weather phenomenon.
Player 1.
What is El Nino?
That's right. Pick again.
In the 1540s, German adventurer Philip von Hutten searched South America for this fabled city.
Player
What is
1.
El Dorado?
Exactly.
The L you say for 1,000.
He captured Valencia in 1094 and ruled it until his death on July 10th, 1099.
Player
Who
1.
is El Cid?
Very good. Pick again.
I'd like to have bats for 200.
As you might guess, it's the only continent a bat doesn't call home.
Player 1.
What is Antarctica?
Exactly.
Bats for 400.
As it's nocturnal, a bat has only these cells in its eyes, no cones.
Player 1.
What are rods?
Well done. Yes.
600 for bats?
Like ants, most bats live in large groups called these.
Player 1.
What are colonies?
Absolutely.
Bats
Pick
for
again.
800.
Chiroptera, the order to which bats belong, means with these on their hands.
Player 1.
What are wings?
Exactly.
Bats for 1,000.
The horseshoe bat doesn't emit its echolocation squeaks through its mouth. They come out of this.
Player 1.
What is the nose?
Exactly.
I'll take from soup to nuts for 200.
Manhattan and New England style are two varieties of this chowder.
Player 1.
What is clam chowder?
Yes.
From soup to nuts for 400.
Once the food of the Greek gods, today it's a fruit salad.
Player 1.
What is ambrosia?
You're in fine form, so pick again. Answer: the Daily Double. Did you make your wager, please?
It's the dish consisting of a meat fillet covered with pâté de foie gras, baked in a pastry.
Player 1.
What is beef Wellington?
Exactly.
Apple is the most popular filling for this pastry, whose name is German for whirlpool.
Player 1.
What is strudel?
Correct. Pick again.
Seen here, these nuts are also called filberts, for the saint on whose day they ripen.
If you'll just watch this, we'll show you the clue. Player 1.
What are hazelnuts?
Exactly.
Genesis 200.
Noah took clean beasts and fowls on the ark by sevens, and unclean beasts by this amount.
Player 1.
What is by twos?
Exactly.
Genesis for 400.
In chapter 2, verse 3, God blesses this numbered day because in it he had rested from all his work.
Player 1.
What is the seventh day?
You're in fine form, so pick again.
He was Adam and Eve's third-born child.
Player 1.
Was Seth.
Exactly.
Answer? The Daily Double.
Did you make your wager, please?
God made a covenant with this son of Terah.
Player 1.
Who is Abraham?
Yes.
Genesis 1000.
God made all sorts of these, including one of light and one of the knowledge of good and evil.
Player 1.
What are gardens?
No, too bad.
Oh no.
Player 2?
What are trees?
Absolutely. Pick again.
Let's do herbs and spices for 200.
Though derived from the same plant as opium, these seeds are non-narcotic.
Player 1.
What are poppy seeds?
That's correct.
The scientific name of this herb is Mentha piperita.
Player 1.
What is peppermint?
Exactly.
This aromatic leaf, used to flavor meat, soups, and stews, comes from a laurel tree.
Player 3.
Crap.
What is oregano?
Oh, regrettably, no. Player 1.
What is a bay leaf?
You're in fine form, so pick again.
During the Middle Ages, merchants who adulterated this expensive yellow spice were burnt at the stake.
Player 1.
What is saffron?
Exactly.
Referring to their shape, these fragrant buds take their name from the Latin word for nail.
If you'll just watch this, we'll show you the clue. Player 2?
What are cloves?
Yes.
Let's try world history for 200, please, Alex.
When Ferdinand VII died in 1833, his 3-year-old daughter Isabella II ascended this country's throne.
Player 1.
What is Spain?
Exactly.
In 1191, this lion-hearted king of England captured Cyprus and Acre during the Crusades.
Player 1.
Who is King Richard?
No, that's not right. Sorry. Player 3.
Who was Richard the First?
Yes, it was him, so keep it going.
World history. For 600, please, Alex.
This dictator's last battle was his defeat of Pompey's sons at Munda in 45 BC.
Player 1.
Who is Julius Caesar?
Exactly.
In 1584, William I of Orange was assassinated in this Dutch city, known for its blue and white pottery.
Player 1.
What is Rotterdam?
Good answer, but sorry, that's wrong. Player 3.
What is Delft?
That's right. Pick again.
Here's the final answer on this board.
This battleship, on which the World War II Japanese surrender terms were signed, saw combat during the Gulf War.
Player 1.
What is the Missouri?
Right you are. Let's see how all the players are doing after the Double Jeopardy round.
Player 1, you've got the lead going into Final Jeopardy. Player 2, you're not too far off the lead. Don't count yourself out, Player 3.
It's time for Final Jeopardy. I'll read the category and then give you a few seconds to consider your wager.
car words.
I feel good about this one.
All right, go ahead. Make your wager. Player 3, could we have your wager, please? Player 2, your wager, please. Player 1, please make your wager. The final Jeopardy answer is as follows. Good luck, everyone.
Your Porsche 914 should do it at about 900 RPM. Your mechanic shouldn't do it at all.
All right, let's see how everyone did.
Your question, player 3. That is incorrect. What was your wager?
So I'm going to end up with $96,800.
Your question, player 2. Sorry, that's wrong. How much did it cost you? Player 1. Your question? That's it. Right, well done. And your wager was?
Congratulations to the big winner here today on Jeopardy! Player 1. Hope you had fun. And we'll see you again on Jeopardy!
Hi, I'm Johnny Gilbert. Let's set things up before we begin our game.